It's coffee time. Very spooky coffee time. Not really, because I'm not in costume and nothing in my apartment is decorated for Halloween. But what can you do? It's Halloween right now, so deal with it. I got the special Halloweeny eyeshadow for Friend Zone today. I actually originally just requested it because I was Elvira this morning, for any of you who watch Daily Bite, and that was hilarious. I was like, I originally pitched it as, okay, I'm gonna wear the full like Elvira costume, but I don't have the knockers for it, so I'm just gonna like shove like paper towels and stuff in there, and I want them to be like popping out, like I'm obviously stuffing, right? And that wound up not happening, but but I was still Elvira, and I had like hot pink all up in here. It was dope. I was like, these are maybe the most intense Amy Winehouse eyes I've ever seen in my life. So when I got home, I took off most of the makeup, but just like left like a little bit of the pink and then a little bit of the eyeliner, and I was like, that actually looks kind of cool because the pink was so pink, like so bright. I was like, I'm just gonna leave this. I'm just gonna try to rock this. So by the time we went to Friend Zone, um, the same girl, Michelle, was doing my makeup again. And I was like, I actually like the way that it is right now. I really like that, but I want it to be like bright orange because I'm a fox and because it's Halloween. And she was like, I can do that. And so she did my eyes and she was like, this is a good look for you. You should be doing this all the time. And I was like, no, I can't do that. I already love fox. This is too much. I can't be doing like fox eyeshadow every day. It would be ridiculous. It's interesting though, as somebody who doesn't know anything about makeup really, I'm learning. I know so much more now just from having people do my makeup. Like, I now know that sometimes, much like a canvas, you need a primer to put something on your face. Who knew? I now know that not just with Josh Mattingly, but also with like actual makeup artists, Elmer's glue sticks, non-toxic glue sticks, are considered a viable way to tame your facial hair. Like, there are just so many weird little things that I've learned because I interact with so many makeup artists now. But yeah, like this, she was like, well, okay, so the pink that we used for Elvira was like a powder, but the orange that I have that I want to use is a cream. So we're going to have to, I'm gonna have to, use powder and all this other stuff. And I was like, I don't understand what you're saying, but can you do it? And she was like, yeah, absolutely. And I was like, okay. So that wound up happening, and that was really fun. Friend Zone was really fun. I was sad that Neil backed out. I get that he had a bunch of work to do, and I'm such a butthole. You know how yesterday I was like, who is that last person? That last person that's going to be on Friend Zone? Who is it? It was not Chad. Chad was not the sixth person that I was trying to remember. It was Kyle Bosman. I felt so bad. I was like, Kyle is like one of the sweetest, awesomest people in the world. I don't know how many of you guys have ever watched The Final Bossman, but it is an amazing show. It's so funny. And Kyle is the host and writer of it, I believe, for game trailers. And I just love it. So I wound up asking, because he's a friend of ours, I wound up being like, could we get him on Friend Zone? And everyone was like, I don't know, because, he's with game trailers. They might not want him doing anything. And it turns out that they were like, oh yeah, we'd love that cross promotion. Please take him. And we were like, yay! So we wound up having a really great group of people. And I think that that's already up on Polaris because it goes directly from live to just being a video. So if you want to watch Friend Zone from today, you can totally do that. I scream a lot. Actually, I feel like I might lose my voice overnight. Because man, sometimes, and they're all chronicled on that show. There are some times when I panic so much that I just start laughing and screaming, like just way overreact, beyond, just above and beyond what a normal person should be doing. We were playing Luigi's Ghost Mansion, where one person is a ghost and everybody else is like ghost hunters with their little flashlights. And when it was my turn to be ghost, I was like freaking out. I was screaming. When we took our break, Jeannie came up to me and she was like, every time you screamed, the whole chat was just like, make her stop, please make her stop. I was like, I can't. I will like laugh crying and screaming. It was bad. It was awful, but it was very, very fun. So yeah, so we did that, and then afterward, like all of us from Friend Zone went and played Towerfall for a while, and that was really fun. I have to say, I don't know how much I'm allowed to say about the beta build of like the Towerfall questing, like the solo campaign and all that, but it's awesome. I haven't been told that I can't say that. So Matt Thorson, if you don't want me to say that stuff, I won't. But I just gotta say, it's great. It's really fun. I wasn't sure how the like solo mode was gonna go with a game like Towerfall, but I can see myself getting really intense about it. Um, so yeah, I was playing some of that earlier today. I was just thinking about that. But we wound up playing Towerfall, and Ken doesn't really know, like, hadn't really played it before, but he's also one of those people that learns way too quickly, like, obnoxiously quickly. Like, I kind of took him through it and showed him how to do everything. We were all like, okay, Ken, do you think, like, you got it? And he was like, yeah, I think I can do this. So we're all, like, sitting there playing Towerfall, and he is crushing. Like, beginner's luck, hardcore crushing. And I was like, Ken, I swear to God. We love doing team battles as well when we play Towerfall. So Jeannie and I are Team YOLO, and we go up against all sorts of other teams. I believe that one of the teams was Neil and Ken, and that was Team Jelly Donut for some reason. I'm not sure why. But there were many rematches between Team YOLO and Team Jelly Donut, like, all throughout the night, and every single time Neil was like, I hate this game, I don't want to play this game anymore, and he'd just, like, get up and walk away. It was so funny. We were like, Neil, no! And then our buddy Dar would just show up and, like, take over Neil's spot until Neil was like, okay, come back and play again. So, well, we wound up not calling it Team Jelly Donut anymore, and instead just calling it Team Ken, because Ken was always there, but like the second person would rotate. It was mostly Neil, but every now and then Neil would be like, why am I playing this game? I hate this game. We were just like, no, you don't. You just hate this game when you're doing really bad at it. There was a point where I was doing really, really bad at that game tonight. And that's always so frustrating when when you know that you're good at something, right? You're just like, I know I'm good at this game. And yet, for whatever reason, right now, I can't focus enough to be the best, right? You're just like, oh, like, I would say most of the time, I get most kills. Most of the time. But there are those games where I get least by far. Like, it gets to the end screen, and you know, the highest kills is like 16 or more. And then my kills are like 5. And I just want to cry. I just feel like such a failure. Like, how was I so out of the zone? So unbelievably out of the zone. That's okay. Also, took Ken to ramen. He had never had ramen before. He did not mention that before we went to get it. So we, like, sat down. He was like, you'll just get the original. I was like, all right, Ken. And then he was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what any of this is. Never had this before. I was like, what? Why didn't you say something? But it was good. It was good. Good times. It was a good day. Had a lot of fun, but it's felt like Friday all day because we did Friend Zone. Like, Friend Zone is a Friday show, always. So all day, when people have said, like, so for the Daily Bite tomorrow, ... The whole time I've just been like, what? Oh, that's right. We have to do a thing on Friday. Because it's just felt like Friday all day. And well, that's okay. I can do another day. I can do another Daily Burt. It sounds like, because again, the Monster Hunter videos that I'm doing with Flick, the like 2 videos that we did together, the first one is up, and the second one was finally approved by Capcom and is going up on Monday. So that's one of those things that really sucks about brand deals. Like, when a company comes to you and is like, hey, would people on your network want to play this game? Like, yeah. A lot of times, understandably, they want to see the video before it goes up. And that always drives me nuts. because sometimes it just takes so long for them to be like, yeah, I guess this is okay. I'm just like, please, come on. Just let me put this video up. But that's okay. We had so much fun in that video. So it's gonna be a good one. But it's like they're having us put it up on Monday. So on Monday, the second final Monster Hunter video. Unless I wind up making more videos. Unless you want to watch me like kill crazy monsters. The second and final Monster Hunter video will be going up. Man. Oh man. Ever since I realized, I know I said this already, but ever since I realized that I can just take the gamepad, I can just take the Wii U gamepad to bed with me and just be like, dude, it's the best. It's so far surpasses trying to do the 3DS. I'm going back now because I think I have to capture a Lagiacrus to move on. And I'm just like, I'm not up for that. I don't want to do that. So instead, I'm going back to all of the other like star levels and trying to 100% them. So level 1 was already 100%. I didn't move on from level 1 until I had done all of them. But what are you doing? But level 2 I did last night. And level 3 I have to capture like 2 more things. I skipped all of the capture quests is what happened. But that's okay. Yeah. That's heads up. That's totally what I'm gonna do when I go to bed right now. Once this video is over, go to bed with my Wii U gamepad. I'm just gonna be like, it's like 1 in the morning, and then I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna go to sleep and get up and do the daily bite tomorrow. It's gonna be great. But I hope that you guys have an amazing day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye bye. Mwah!